We are now systematically deconstructing the lies, edited footage, and disinformation that Andrew Drummond has uploaded across his video channels. Today we take apart two of the most repeated falsehoods he pushes in his videos. The first lie:
Bryan Flowers makes over 300 million baht per year from approximately 27 bars on Soy 6, with around 800 staff.
This number is completely fabricated. Drummond has never produced a single piece of evidence to support it. No DBD company filings, no audited accounts, no tax records, no operator documents, nothing. The figure magically changes from article to article and video to video, yet he presents it as undisputed fact. In one version of the post, he even contradicts himself on another fabricated number within minutes, posting slightly different versions in two separate Pattaya Facebook groups on the same day. This is not journalism. This is pure invention designed to make Bryan Flowers sound like a criminal mastermind running a vast empire. So, in simpler language, Andrew Drummond just pulled those numbers out of thin air. He made it up. Here is the second of Drummond's lies.
Bryan Flowers is the founder and de facto controller of the Nightwish Group.
This is also false. Nightwish Group was never a legal entity. It was simply an informal nickname some people use for a loose collection of bars. No company has ever been registered under that name in the Thai Department of Business Development. There is no shareholding structure, no operating account, no tax return, no license, nothing that treats Nightwish Group as a real company. Bryan Flowers has not been involved in the day-to-day management of any bars since 2018. He is an investor in several openly registered Thai companies, none of which match Drummond's wildly inflated 27-bar, 800 staff, 300 million baht fantasy. Drummond wants to portray Bryan Flowers as a wealthy criminal mastermind and human trafficker, the mob boss of organisations he repeatedly refers to as the Poundland Soy 6 Mafia. Why? Because he has been hired to create a villain. He needs Bryan to be seen as a larger-than-life monster so that his paid clients' revenge narrative sells. Without this exaggerated, cartoonish villain, the entire smear campaign collapses. So Drummond fabricates scale, inflates numbers, and invents criminal empires out of thin air, all to justify the destruction he is being paid to deliver. These lies and salacious headlines are central to Drummond's video campaign. He repeats them constantly because they are designed to paint Bryan Flowers as a shadowy criminal overlord rather than what he actually is, a legitimate business investor. This is not investigative reporting. This is deliberate, malicious fabrication intended to destroy a man's reputation through fictitious, evidence-free headlines and videos. Andrew Drummond knows the claims are false. He has been shown the court records, the company filings, and the actual facts. Yet he keeps pushing these lies because that is what he is paid to do. This is the behaviour of a man with zero journalistic integrity, a paid propagandist who invents numbers and fake company names to manufacture outrage. He is like a desperate cartoon director in a failing studio, frantically scribbling exaggerated features onto a bland character, giving him a twirled moustache, a black cape, and glowing red eyes, then pushing the crude drawing onto the screen, so the audience has someone simple to boo and jeer at. The cartoon villain doesn't need to be believable. He just needs to be monstrous enough for the crowd to hate on cue. That is exactly what Drummond does. He takes an ordinary successful businessman and turns him into a cartoonish Poundland Mafia overlord, running a vast trafficking empire, complete with fabricated millions and imaginary criminal syndicates. The audience doesn't need evidence, they just need the villain they can hiss at. This is the lowest common denominator of so-called journalism, lazy, cynical and morally bankrupt. Andrew Drummond has reduced himself to a hack propagandist who doesn't report reality. He manufactures cartoon villains for profit, knowing full well that the simpler and more outrageous the caricature, the easier it is for his paying client and gullible viewers to cheer the destruction.